Nice. All right, this is working. Just ping everyone in the Discord. Sure. We're gonna tag everyone. All right. Are we live? Make sure the thing is working. All right, I think it's working. What's up, everyone? I'm down here. Hello. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Things are going well. It's a Monday. Garfield shaking in his boots. Yeah, we're having a pretty productive stream today. The plan. Hey Pedro, what's up? How are you? How's your modding going? Making pies. Yeah, we're gonna be working on the steeple. I finished the design in the video portion of the steeple. So we have this as the finalized design. We have this on the front, which I think looks pretty cool, and then this turret on the corner. And so, yeah, we just have to copy it 3 more times, which is pretty fun. So I already have the schematic set up. So you can see, I can show you what it looks like with all the, that's what it'll look like. It may be a lot of work, but I don't know how long it'll take. And one thing that is really great is I prepped all the materials beforehand. So this should be everything we need, I'm pretty sure, with a little bit extra. So I'm pretty feeling all right. I think we're ready to attempt this. Oh, is microphone a little low? Ooh, okay. Good call out. Settings. Hello. Oh, that's too much. How's that? That might be too much. Is that better? Oh, I'm yelling. Is that better? Is that better? That looks better? Potentially? Is it peaking or anything? I don't know. Let me know if that sounds way better or if it sounds way worse. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's fine now. Okay, cool. I will lower this a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. The lines, the colors look good, at least. But yeah, we got a bunch of building to do, so I say we just kind of get started and go for it. I know we will need this. Let's see, a little higher. Okay. How about that? How about that? Oh, that's peaking. How about that? All right, we're doing this. Final offer. I'm not gonna touch. All right, we're gonna need a bunch of materials. But yeah, so this design I think turned out really well. So I'm super excited for it. We're gonna need some glass, some mud, basalt, and okay. We're gonna do this. Mud, bunch of basalt, smooth quartz. I need some of these. I need some of these, and probably other things, but we will see once we get up there. How's your day been? Hopefully everything's been going well for you. Summer's coming to an end, it seems like, which is kind of sad. Oh, and I also want to grab my shears. Ooh, so we can start getting rid of some of this wool. And then, oh, make sure I start the recording. Okay. Okay, let's do this on all 4 sides. So yeah, this is gonna be rebuilding the thing on all 3 sides, basically. So, part of the design, which is hard, is that I wanted to get... It's hard to design this with half. So, like, I pasted this one in, which is half. So I designed the full side here, and then a full side there. Where am I going? So, yeah, we gotta do a little less than 3 times, because we have this extra side already built. Okay. Ooh. My vacation didn't last long. I've been in school for like a month already. This may seem surprising to you, but I had no idea who B-Dubs was a few days ago. That is crazy surprising to me, actually. You're living under a Minecraft rock. He's literally the best. Oh, so that must have been like your first video with him then. Yeah, he's literally the best builder around, I think. What are these? Ooh. Oh, no. What? Huh? Okay. I am not quite sure what that error is. The reason I found his channel is because of a random video on analyzing where one of the comments mentioned B-Dubs. Oh, was this the analyzing video? Where he talks about how, like, he goes through B-Dubs' style. And, like, because I might have seen that one. He just talks about his design philosophy and how he's improved over as a builder. Yo, what is... No suitable hotbar slot found. Did I click something? I'm so pissed at YouTube right now. I swear to God, Max, I hope you know who this is, by the way. I do know who this is. And that sucks. Oh my God. No suitable hotbar found for this block. Check the config generic pickable slots. Oh my God. Is it XC? Tweak pick before place. Enabled for each block placement the same. True? Nope. XC pick. Turn that off. Is it hotkeys? Tool pick? Nope. Also depending on pick blockable slots. Sorry, I'm looking in the configs. This is the worst. Fixes. Pick. Nope. Lists. Nope. Tweak pick before place. Is it in Lightmatica? R. Pick block toggle. Hotkey to toggle the pick block toggle option in the generic configs is blah 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 blah. M plus button 3. I don't know what that means. Oh man. Yeah, that was my first video. It's called How to Use Anti-Aliasing to Improve Your Builds by Cool2. So you probably watched that video as well. I don't know if I watched that video or a different video. It was something else. Where it was like, went through B-Dubs' history as a builder. Okay. This is actually very annoying. Isn't there HC? No, it's... Oh. Pick block first. A hotkey to toggle the pick block toggle option in the generic configs. fix it? That does fix it. Okay. I don't know why that was there, but we're back. That's an interesting video. What? Sorry for the delay. That's an interesting concept. Is it about how you, from a distance, can use the anti-aliasing to kind of not necessarily differentiate between two different blocks to create a nice gradient? Will kind of create something cool. Okay. I guess it's about his gradients and his ability to create something kind of spectacular. There's some weird block placements here. Do have to warn you. So for these blocks right here, this is actually a beacon beam that we're using. And so that's why it's looks like solid blocks. Like for example over here. These all look like solid blocks, especially here, but it's actually some cheeky stairs. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Video settings, beacon beams. I don't remember the person in the video just talked about B-dubs or if it was just a comment. Well, regardless, you're in for a treat because he has like a full-on catalog of some incredible builds and guides, and he just really knows what he's doing. He had a Hermitcraft episode today that I thought was pretty good. But yeah, his build that he posted a few days ago that my comment was on is like literally as good as Minecraft building, survival building can get. It's actually insane. It's like so good that you actually want to stop playing. Like, it's hard to even compare anything. So what's the deal with building with B-dubs? Is it just a survival world where he builds? Yeah, so he had two. This is his second world, and he did his other one for like kind of like Etho, where he had it for like 10 years. And okay, we need some diorite. New block has entered the fray. Yeah, and he's just been building for a long time, and so he really gets to evolve as a builder, and you really get to see his progress. So that's slower paced, very building focused. He shows off some like kind of interesting concepts and ideas in the series, and he really tries to experiment. So I would say it's less like fun. Like if you're excited for a Hermitcraft because you like him interacting with other hermits and other things like that, it might not be the series for you. But if you like building and seeing, you know, all these like really fascinating building concepts and ideas, like he did a while ago, he kind of worked on, like I tend to take inspiration from him, and so like here using, I don't do it amazingly, but using glass panes here to add like an interesting shape to walls is like something that he talked about and designed. So like that's something I tried to add. But yeah, he's incredible. And I think a lot of he really blurs the like artist versus Minecrafter kind of thing. You know, he really does create some excellent pieces of art. Okay, we're getting rid of this. So yeah, I mean, I for sure recommend. He's also a very old school. If if you couldn't tell, he's like a very old school creator. He's been around the block for a long time. He's been there with like Etho. Etho kind of comes from the same time, and like he came from the Minecraft server, which is the OG Hermitcraft. Yeah, so it was kind of funny that my comment kind of blew up. I didn't realize. I just happened to be, you know, a Patreon supporter or a YouTube member supporter. And yeah, I was so impressed by the build. I wrote the message. The video came out like, I don't know, maybe like less than 24 hours from when the time he posted it, like, officially to just like his channel members. So I don't know, it came out like late at night. It was like almost midnight probably, and I just happened to be up, and I was like, oh, this build is so good. He does some really, really interesting things that like I can only dream of, and he uses shadows and build like color choices to do like micro gradients kinda. And it's like nothing I've seen before. And, you know, from the outside, like, just looks like a gray kind of blob. And, you know, that thing is chock full of detail and design and certain ideas. No. I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna go here. I found the reasoning. I think it's a brand account for some god-awful reason. There's hope. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's, like, weird settings that you make as, like... Wait, what? Oh, okay. We need some deep slate here. New block unlocked. I'm gonna pop this. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need this or this. And if we need it, we're right by the storage room. We can always grab more. I think I'm completely out of the building community because I don't know who those bakery builders are either. I know of them, but I don't know much about them. I think they're just, like, very good Instagram creative builders, which is like a different genre than like survival builders, because they use all those like tricks with the debug stick and like I don't know, make all these like very wacky looking designs and stuff. But yeah, I'm not super familiar with their work. I just know that they are kind of regarded as the best like building group, but I don't know if it's like this is a server anyone can build on and it's just like the best builders build on this server, or if it's invite only or what. I'm not sure. But yeah, I saw the build that they made, and this guy Goose made a build, and you know, I didn't want to be like a dick, but his build was fine. Ooh. Like I was actually impressed how not impressed it was. It was cool, don't get me wrong. It had some like interesting characteristics and interesting aspects to it, but It was one of those things where I was like, oh, I could actually do this myself. Like, I never felt... It didn't feel like a whole nother level, which was kind of surprising, you know? But I think a lot of their tricks are, like, really beautiful at a distance, and they don't necessarily work on a scale that I'm used to. So I understand the irony of building this massive structure in survival called Megabuild survival. I understand that, but this is still like survival based, and you know, they're working on massive scales, and I think sometimes you can get really beautiful details at like the micro scale. You know, small little shops or like decorating a room or something like that. Like, that's really where you can find the most interesting block choices sometimes. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's not necessarily the scale that they work at. I may end up deleting all my Google accounts. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be that bad, LMAO. Yeah, I mean, getting rid of your Google data, I feel like it's not the end of the world. Although relogging into everything does sound like a miserable time. Luckily, most of these materials are farmable, I think. That's actually not true. That is actually not true at all. But I can't think of anything that was super hard to get in as a part of this build. I collected all the materials for this. It took not that long. The thing that took the longest was AFKing at the gold farm, which I feel like is not super surprising. And it's also, I needed gold blocks for the dome right in the center. So that took, I don't know, maybe an hour of AFK. And then I needed two stacks of shroom lights, which was a little annoying. And my warped wood farm is really good at getting warped wood, but really bad at getting shroom lights or anything else besides warped wood. So I just decided to collect that manually. Mud is not super hard. I have the mud cube, which works pretty well. So I ran that twice, just to have some extra materials. I think it only really took one run to get all the materials for this build. It might have been, but hey, Greenie, what is up? What is up? We're working on the steeple today. How are you? How are you? Monday, classic Monday nonsense, but yeah, pretty chill stream. We're just gonna be placing down the blueprint, so hopefully a lot of chatting, a lot of chatting and a lot of blocks placed. It's a good question, actually, how many blocks we have to place. Material list, how many in total? 6,000 items times 3. What's 6,000 times 3? 6,000 times 3. We're placing 20,000 blocks today, hopefully. And hopefully I can do this in one stream. That's the goal. We will see, we will see. Hopefully. Hey bro, what's up? Long-term subscriber here. Welcome, Blockzon. Is that kind of like a reference to Karate Kid? Blocks on, blocks off? Is that a bad joke? Probably. But yeah, welcome in. Thanks for being a long-term subscriber. Man. That's actually sick that you've been here for a long time. That's super cool. Okay, you're having a rough day then. That sucks. Although, the first day of school I always thought was not the worst, right? Because you know it's coming, right? So you're mentally prepared for it. So, you know, you go in, you get to see everyone again. And then, you know, you get to meet your teachers, and, like, there's an excitement in that. The worst one is the second day of school. Because you go back and you're like, oh, no, I have to do this for, like, a year. And then you have to do it for, like, 18 years. Or more than that. Less than that? I don't know. Depends. But, yeah, I always, like, kind of enjoyed the first day of school. It was kind of fun. I don't know if you have any, like, first day of school traditions, but in my family, we always had the tradition where you would take a photo of yourself in your backpack over your shoulder, and you look over to your side as you're, like, pretending to walk out the driveway. That was always a tradition in my family, so we have, like, a bunch of photos of us doing that. Let's get some salt while we're here as well. But I love my program, so it's good news. Okay, that's actually very good. I mean, some people absolutely dread it. Yeah. Wait, why is that? Oh, I see. Okay. We're doing this, then we're doing... And this goes this way? This goes this way? No. We don't have any traditions. I just go to school like any other day and have normal classes. You don't have anything? Okay. This is gonna... Okay. This goes like this. This goes like this. And this goes like this. And this goes like this. I don't know why that was so hard. Yeah, but getting back into the swing of things, you know, like the first day you don't have any homework, which is nice. You kind of do, but not really. I don't think anyone, like, is really going crazy. In my experience, at least, like, you know, it's like good vibes all around. Teachers just getting the swing of things. You know, and then you're back to life. Ooh, okay. We've got some smooth basalt that I seem to have not placed down for any of the other ones. Why is there smooth basalt here but not here? Why is there smooth basalt here? Oh, because it's that block. All right, my bad. I discovered your channel not long ago, and me and my brother love your work. Well, that's awesome to hear. Wait, do I want to? Yes, I do. Well, welcome in to you and your brother. Two bros enjoying good content. I have to say, my brother has absolutely no understanding of any sort of video games or anything even close. So that's cool that you guys can chill and talk about it. Yeah, I guess if you like my channel, you guys must enjoy other Minecraft content creators. So, yeah. Let me know if you have any good recs. I will almost always take Minecraft recommendations. There's so many good creators out there, it's actually insane. I just found two new ones that I've really been enjoying. There's this guy, Etat, E-T-A-T. He's really, really good. I love his style. It's calm. It's not super crazy. I like, envy his, like... Did I do it? You did it! Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Man. Did you have to delete your account, or did you switch it, or... Because it must have gotten switched at some point, because this is... Because it's not a new account, because you're a mod here. So... I wonder what changed. Isn't Google incredible? You know... Did I grab us? Let's keep this train going upwards. Yeah, so I've really been enjoying this guy Etat. He's got every single time I go down, I forget to grab any of the new blocks. All right, we'll grab. We're gonna grab we're grabbing two things here. We're grabbing a night vision potion. Make it easier to build. Get rid of this wool. And then we want some dark oak fronts is. My main account, it was my main account for, I don't want the math ears, but it's gone. Oh, RIP. It's been real, old Google account. Fun while it lasted. Your subscriber count is way too low. You should have 1,000 times more. Please continue to do videos. Bro, that's what I'm working on right now. Look at this shit. I'm building. I've actually been working pretty hard on the next episode. I think it's pretty good. It's got some IRL content. Get excited. Get to see my face in full definition. This means I got a brand new algorithm because this account is basically clean. Ooh, a new algorithm sounds nice. You no longer want your rancid algorithm that you've developed over decades. I actually, hot take. I would never reset my YouTube account because the algorithm is so good that I could not imagine getting rid of the probably 15 years of data to, you know, that came with, you know, the account. It's too good for me to give up. It's bad because I use YouTube like social media, but it's like whatever those one-way online relationships are. That stuff is very bad, but I'm very involved in it. Architect Max is returning. Architect Max is returning. Also, new one, which is YouTuber Max, where he moved furniture around in his room to make it look like a set. So you get a new version, and then also I have a mustache in that video because I just got a haircut that day, so I was looking pretty good. So you get that to look forward to, and then yeah, so get excited, get hyped. The betting markets say that it will come out in 2028. So we will see. We will see. Holy shit, do we get to see the plants? There are some plants in the video, I can confirm. What happened? Where'd my chill vibes go? Did I lose internet? Oh no, did I lose internet? Is internet still here? How do I tell if it's still going? I guess I can watch it. Okay, I think we're still here. I don't know what happened. Okay, I think we're good. Still here. Okay. I don't know what happened. I could create a new account and get good recommendations. So that's the problem is you'll get bad recommendations. You'll just get the most popular thing, which is Skibbity Toilet, which I am on record as saying I am pro Skibbity Toilet. Okay? This is a pro Skibbity Toilet environment. Feel free to discuss the cameramen in, I'd argue, as much detail as you would like. I think this is, you know, pro brain rot. Let the kids watch what they want. And you know, I say let them rot. I would love to see more structure transformations such as ancient cities and other structures. That would be interesting. I have an end transformation that I've neglected for a while, so that could be cool. That'd be a fun, like, idea. I don't know if it would be... yeah, I don't know what I would do. Whether it would be, like, part of a series or what. I don't know. Yeah, but I can search for channels which I like, and then I'll start suggesting good things. That's true. But I feel like there's so many, like, little channels that I forget that I like. I don't know. I also, like, have bookmarked the subscription feed thing. So, like, whenever I open YouTube, I go to the subscription thing and see when, like, you know, it comes up. And see, like, when all my friends post. And when I mean friends, I mean parasocial friends. Greeny says, it's a question, not a critique, but when are you going to post your next video? It sounds like you're asking for a ban here. Being very toxic. Okay, I'm thinking maybe... let's be fair. Maybe a 60-week ban? 70-week? I think that's only fair. Why can I not place this correct? Oh, because I'm stupid. I am just kidding. The answer is when it is done. I think it is actually coming closer. So I think, like, in the game, the only thing I have to do is this, like, actually build it, talk about how good it looks, and then do the Wall of the World part. So in general, I think we're, like, actually coming close. It's, I think, 18 minutes long right now. Maybe. Plus I recorded but didn't edit the resource gathering montage, so I have to add that. And, like, I think those are the... and then, like, captioning it, thumbnail. So I don't know. It's, like, hard for me to predict. It's also one of these things where I, like, my interest in the game comes and goes. And so, like, right now I'm super interested in it, hence I'm streaming and working on it. But, like, sometimes I can get burnout, which I think happens during every single video, which is partially why it takes so long. So, I don't know. I don't know what comes in the future. But, yeah, and then the other question is, like, is there a way that I can stop being, like, a perfectionist and, you know, spend all this time on one video where I could make, you know, 3 or 4 less perfect videos? A question I have, and I don't know if that's like what people would want to see, because I think a lot of the YouTube game is about consistency, but the question is, do I want to play the game, or do I want to just do it for entirely my enjoyment, or what? I don't know. It's like definitely a balancing act. But I'm super happy with the next video. I think it's really good. Pacing is good. I hope it, like, we go through, I explain what I'm talking about and thinking about in my process, because these are, you know, like, I spend a lot of time thinking about what I want to do, and I don't know. Hopefully that is conveyed, because I've been thinking about a steeple design for a long time, and like getting involved in the world of Gothic architecture. So hopefully that is conveyed over the video. You know, it's hard to see. All right, I'm heading out to a football game. Wish me luck. Good luck. Do not get CTE. That's the goal, and then the secondary goal is to score a touchdown. Unless you're a kicker, then it's to get a field goal, and unless you're like, you know, or attack. Maybe you want to get a tackle, or maybe you want, or maybe you're the coach. I have no idea. Or maybe you want the players to all have fun. I was about to say it's late for a football game, but then I remembered that there's other time zones. And also, it's not that late. Very insightful commentary here on the channel. I had to, like, redo the roof design at least, I think, 3 times during this. I don't know, I just, like, couldn't get the pattern right. But... Oh. Oh. What did I just place? I think this pattern is good enough. It actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I play quarterback. That is sick. That is cool. I'm actually surprised you're the quarterback, because generally the stereotype is that quarterbacks are jocks and not nerds. And in general, the overlap between people who watch Minecraft streams and who play quarterback are pretty, it's a pretty small demographic, I would guess. Maybe I'm wrong. There should be a block here. Right, is there no... Yeah, look at this. I messed up. We're gonna put basalt here. And then I gotta put it on the other side. Ready, watch this. Oh no. Ooh, huge. And then... Is it... Where is it? Oh, it's there. Oh. And let's just hope I catch it on the next, you know, on the other times when I start building this. So how the F do I deal with being distracted because of the stream? I'm not used to this anymore. I couldn't speak here before. It's a great question. And the answer is copious amounts of Adderall, I think. I would say copious might be the best way to do it. You know, lock in, dial in. Another thing you could do is mute the stream, and like every 15 minutes, like set a timer on your phone, and every 15 minutes, you just type haha crazy in the chat. So it's like kind of you're paying attention, but not really. That's another good thing you could do. Yeah, I'm just spitballing here. No bad ideas in brainstorming. Greeny says, I study architecture and I approve of your cathedral. Thank you. That's actually very cool. Are you the guy? So someone came into the chat a while ago. I don't know if you're this person or a different person. Huh? What is this? Isn't this a... This is a smooth quartz block. Why is that not correct? Oh, okay. For some reason this wants to be a double slab. We're not doing that. Wait, what? Did I mess up? Why does this have a hole? And then... Oh, this is where... Okay. And so anyway, he came into the chat and he was like, oh, I'm an architect. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. That's awesome. How do you like it? That's so sick. And then he basically was like, to be honest, it is not as cool as you think. I mainly spend my time designing bathrooms. And I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense. Like, most people are not building full-on skyscrapers and homes. They're just, like, kind of redoing their bathroom or kitchen or whatever. I don't know if that was you, but that was very funny to me. Nope. Yeah, I'm definitely not an architecture student, but it's always been something I've been very fascinated with, so I try to take a non-architecture enthusiast's, non-architecture student enthusiast, like, approach, maybe. Alright, we're gonna need another deep slate stair. But, yeah, I've been reading a lot about cathedrals. You'll see it in the video, but I have a really thick book that I got at, like, a flea market, which is Cathedrals of Europe. And so I had that on my lap the whole time. Whole time I was off stream, like, I would spend a lot of time looking at this book and just, like, getting a feel for how these builds are constructed, the kind of design ideas behind it, and, yeah, kind of the concepts. Speaking of, well, I forgot to mention this on stream. I did something a little crazy. You might have seen it in the background, but I want to see what you guys think about this. You know, I could go for copious amounts, but no, I want to listen and watch the stream. Well, do whatever. Come in, come out. Wait, this is great, though. I can complain and chat about my problems. I want to cry of happiness. That's very funny. So I added these yellow windows here. They are solid, but I don't know if they're good or not. I kind of liked them enough that I built them on both sides. And the thing is that these honeycomb blocks have this, like, natural lattice pattern that is very common in these types of structures. So, it adds this warm glow that I think looks pretty interesting. I'm not sure about it. I'm still thinking about it, but I lean on the side of liking it. I like it more than I dislike it. I don't know. And so anyway, that's one thing that I did. And then I saw some guy on Reddit post a picture of his farm, and he had this detail in the background where it was 2 bamboo sticks with 3 yellow candles up top, and it looked like corn. So I kind of adapted it and added these, like, plants here where it's candles and 2 bamboo sticks. And from a distance, it's like a really interesting looking plant. So I added that. I love this plant. It's, like, so unique. I might have added way too many. I most likely added way too many. But it's still cool. So, I don't know. Those were 2 things I added that are not going to be part of the video, but it was just something I saw and liked. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I need the salt. Ow. Ow. You went through your scholar arc. That's true. I went through my Google and watch YouTube videos arc, which is basically the same arc I've had forever. I'm gonna be a technician in architecture, so I mostly solve problems and draw construction detail, but I add a history class. Ooh. That is actually cool because you're bringing in the like real world design of it and like how these buildings actually are constructed and built. Expansion. Buildings expand. Stuff like that. That's actually really cool. So, would you work as a contractor then? I guess not. You'd work as an architecture firm that a contractor would hire? I'm not quite sure. Is this an SMP? It is not. It is just me. I'm alone here. Nah, no SMP. It's just SP. SSP? Ooh. I feel like one of the things that I always forget is like I go nuts when building these things because I build it over a while. Like I don't really do it in one sitting, so I have like no shame in like putting all the stairs in like weird and annoying spots, and then I forget that I have to do it again, and I'm always like kicking myself like, why did I put every single stair in like some odd position for no reason? I know it does look good, so I can't be mad, but it's like so many weird spots. Alright, when we run out of a material, I'm gonna go down and get a night vision potion so we can see. I'm not gonna be sleeping through the night just because it looks way better on the video when it's just like night into day. So sorry. And I haven't figured out a solution to make the replay always day, so y'all are screwed with the nighttime blues. Eventually phantoms are gonna have to start attacking, so you got that look forward to in the stream. That's gonna be a real amazing highlight, you know? They added some interesting new changes that I seem pretty cool. They added minecart speed updates in like an experimental, and I'm actually really hyped for it. I think it'll be really cool. Minecarts needed a buff for a long time, so hopefully they get faster and faster. Well, I would work for an architect, but instead of drawing the house, I would do wall composition, fixation, detail, etc. That is cool. All right, we're getting night vision, and we're getting mud brick stairs. We need night vision on beacons. True. You can just enter a bed and leave to stop phantoms. Is that true? Is that true? If that is true, that's actually a great tip. Hello, sir. Are you family friendly? The videos are family friendly. The streams are not really. I mean, like, kinda. Like, yes, but sometimes I let it slip. Oh, let's see if that works. I need mud bricks. Generally it is, but who knows? Allie says, good evening, gamers and gamerettes. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. We're just chilling and building. And I also wanted to get more quartz blocks. Yeah, sorry, Ryan. If you're looking for someone entirely family-friendly, the F word does come out sometimes. Unfortunately. Sometimes I do rage, get very angry, and I swear that this block game will not best me. Are you using Lightmatica? I am using Lightmatica. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the stream thing, so I don't know how many people are here, but I have this cathedral as my mega base. It's my storage room. And so, I am working on the steeple right here as part of my next video. And so I have designed a slice of this. So from that line to that line, the center line, it can be mirrored on all four sides. And so that's what we're working on today is building it out. So it matches and we can complete the rest of the steeple, which I hope it can be done today. We're an hour in and we haven't done anything. So we will see how well this goal, how close we get. But besides like eating dinner, I have nothing else to do, so. 6 watching, huge. Well, welcome in, everyone. Drio says, I remember the creeper incident on the Nether. Also, this statistic is reset when the player dies, enters a bed. This does not require skipping the night. Okay. No more phantoms. That is amazing. As long as I don't accidentally sleep and ruin everything. Because it makes the video look very flashy. And people have, like, epilepsy. Whoa. I want to think, once we get up to this red line, I think it'll be much quicker. I'm really, I think it'll just be faster because we can do full loops. That's part of it. And then also, I'm going to grab 2 stacks of salt here. Grab 3. There's less like weird stair placing. So hopefully it gets a little quicker. And if not, we're along for the ride, you know? You should make a Lightmatica tutorial. I am not... I don't know. Tutorials are not my thing, I don't think. So... probably not. There's also some incredible ones out there I'd recommend. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. That's why I don't... This phantom trick is actually blowing my mind. Memories of depth tutorial. Yeah, first and last time I make a tutorial. Oh. Yeah, some of those old videos are extremely cringe. It does make me feel better that I'd like to believe they've gotten better in quality. Worse in frequency, but way better in quality. You have building style like Mog Swamp. Well, thank you. He's a pretty good builder. I like his style. It's perfect. Yeah, he's had quite an interesting come up recently. I like his videos a lot. I think he does a really good job at like. He's a really great storyteller. That I wish I had that ability. The storytelling in my content is, I think, definitely needs an improvement. I think trying to do a little bit better, but I'm not sure. Oh, we're moving up in the world. Look at this. We're at the top roof now. Ooh, get excited. And then this is like that? No, of course not. That's absurd. Which direction does this go in? That? Like that? Like that? Huh. Very silly the way I've made this. Do you know the bakery? It's a group of builders. I was actually just talking about them earlier, funny enough. I was saying that I know of them. I don't know any of them, like, any of them individually. Like, I know them as a group, but I wasn't sure if they're, like, if it's a server or if it's like a group of people that build stuff together or what. But I was saying that they do a lot of really nice things, but it seems like a survival is not their specialty. It's a lot of like creative type buildings, which is interesting. You know, I tend to build for a survival context, and they build for like a creative. But I saw their build that they did with B-dubs, and the Goose, the guy I was watching, did an okay job, I think. I was the build itself was very impressive. Goose himself did a pretty good job. I would be very interested. I've never built in a capacity with like a group, especially at that scale and like a creative scale. So that would be really a fascinating challenge. That would be really sick. But yeah, aren't they Instagram people? Do they just make builds for Instagram, or do they just make it for whoever looks at it, I guess? No, thank you. Caller. Spam caller. We have built together, Max. We made taxes and everything. How could you forget? Oh, actually, that is true. That is so true. I've never made anything more impressive than that. That was fun, though. Actually, that was really fun. It's like, so there's something really fun about building at a very small scale that, like, each block becomes, like, super important with a lot of the details and stuff. I don't know. That was super fun. They help YouTubers a lot, especially Mog Swamp. I don't know, just Insta, I think. Well, unfortunately, my Minecraft network is pretty small. So I don't know that many. I know like 2 people. And one of them messaged me and I forgot to respond, and it's been like 6 months. You should try to make your next build without like Manica and see what happens. This is kind of ironic. I understand the irony of this, but this build was actually supposed to be, well, not like Matica, because it's still symmetrical. Like I still use it. The goal was not to make it in creative. I guess it was not. It was not creative. That was. That's a recipe for disaster. It's actually a good idea because it would force me to not make symmetrical builds, which I keep doing, which is a problem. So I actually like the idea. But for a symmetrical build, it's a terrible idea. But yeah, this build was designed to not be made with anything in creative. That was one of the goals. Which I've succeeded so far. I haven't made anything creative. But like getting out of the clean line symmetry would be probably pretty good for my building skills, I would think. So I don't know. That's something I am interested in. Not for this build. This build, it wouldn't work. The smeltery was my peak. That's very true. Do you play Bed Wars? I played Bed Wars probably 6 years ago. Hey, says Mark. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you been? Making any more flowers? To be honest, those flowers are sick. Let me know when that Etsy page is up. I will happily be your first customer. Yeah, I haven't played Bed Wars in a long time. I probably played in like 2014, and then I don't know. I've played for I wrote it down here. Hold on. I've played for 12 years. I wrote a little number here so I could remember. 12 years. So I've been playing for a while. So I've done a lot of everything. But mini games are definitely not for my playstyle, I think. I just prefer. I'm pretty stuck to survival. That being said, I would like to try create. I've never tried create. Do you remember our Egg War team was called? Do you remember what our Egg War team was called? It was like 2 Canaries or something. I think you're right. I think it was called 2 Canaries. I don't know why, but it was like Sloth, Thunder. Rob would play a lot. I forget if Looting or Martha would play. Austin, maybe? Is Bird Bump public? I have no idea what that means. For a moment, I thought Mark was making big Minecraft statues again. That's the dream, you know? One day, one day. He's unfortunately gone IRL. The goat of statues. Man's crushes it with organics. Also, you don't use autoplace with like Matica? I have in the past. It feels like I definitely have in the past. In my Guardian farm, I definitely used it. But it feels a little cheaty, kinda. I think a lot of if you are not surprised, I base a lot of my playstyle on Hermitcraft, and a lot of them have started to sour on Light Matica in general. So like I feel I've never felt it before, but like I've started feeling weird about using it. And the autoplace feature definitely, like, I don't know. I think it's just a little too much in my current way to play. Some people use it for like big terrains, and that's kind of nice, but I don't know. Don't worry, we won't judge. Mark says he's getting the itch again, but I don't know how much time I want to sink back into the game. It's not worth it, man. Live your life. I'm stuck here. I've been here since 2014. Right? No. Like 2011, actually, I think. Alright, we need a slab. We need a slab and a night vision potion. Put away this wool. I looked away. Whoopsie. That probably woke everyone up. Sorry about that. I looked away at chat. Mark, don't give me hope like that. Some of the things I saw you make were genuinely incredible. That is true. The Atlas statue is so good. The flowers were incredible. He had some incredible statues, actually. Ooh. There was one. It was on top of a flower forest. 2014 to 2011 is 13 max. Your number says 12. The number is correct. Hold on. It's actually coming up in September. September. Yeah, 8th. It's 9/8/2011 at 1:29:29. Goodbye. I forgot to get slabs. No! It should show a leave join message so players won't immediately notice that. I don't know what you mean by that. What does that mean? It's a good question. Are you talking about in the game? Why you YouTubers don't use shaders? Not to be rude, but they make MC and builds beautiful. I do use them for replays, but I think you can over-rely on shaders to make a bad build look good. And I think it takes a really good build a lot. Like, I like pushing what... Oh, I skipped 2 messages. Oh yeah, I did an interesting thing on my friend's server. When he leaves, he will be replaced by an AI clone of himself, and I want to see what happens. That is very funny. He can never leave. There's a server called Afterlife that, basically when someone logs out, it spawns a pig with no AI where they left off. So you can, like, ride the pig and lead the pig into certain funny scenarios, and then when they log back on, they'll log in where that pig is. So it's kind of funny. I need the salt. Like, so badly. Let's grab that. My bad. I missed your messages. Sorry about that. Also, Max, do you remember when the dwarf took over the factory in September? Yeah, how's that going? Still working on it? I assume you're... I'm going to assume you're back to full health now. Because you haven't mentioned that you're feeling bad, so... Definitely probably good that you're feeling better. It's also intensive on the PC to stream and use shaders at the same time. Yeah, that's the other thing, is my PC will set itself on fire if I use shaders. And the shaders I like are, like, pretty limited in terms of, like, the quality. So I think it's also the type of content I'm making is pretty vanilla focused, and shaders have like a modded feel to them that I don't necessarily want the videos to have. At least in the gameplay segments. I think in replays it looks really, really good and adds a lot to the quality of footage, especially when you see like time passing with you get to see time passing with like the sun beams going overhead. I think that's what shaders look really good for, but like from a gameplay perspective, I think they can add a feel to the game that I don't necessarily want. And then that's with my like very minimal shaders. Some of the shaders can be extremely invasive, and I think like just make a product look way better than it actually does in game, which is like a little false advertising. I would say that's kind of my thoughts. I'm at 90% or so, still working on the tiles project though, stuck on debugging. Dwarves is for September. Shaders are showcasing, not for casual playing. Yeah, exactly. And I found that, like, over time, some of the really impressive shaders, besides nuking your PC, just absolutely setting it on fire, just don't do a good job showing a build in detail and in its, like, natural environment. That's why, like, another thing is, like, over time, I've definitely fallen out of favor with, like, ton of resource pack updates. I have, like, I definitely use vanilla tweaks, and I definitely make some changes, but in general, I try to go for a vanilla style feel to a lot of my blocks and stuff like that. Which I'm not sure if it comes across, because I kind of forget, you know, over time, but I think in general it's what I'm trying to go for. Let's go one more layer, and then we'll... not. Oh, let's go over there. I'll never forget pretending to know what I was doing and taking 4K screenshots with Optifine using maxed out shaders and killing my computer. Yeah, so that's the thing, is like, I use replay mod a lot, and that one I have no problem taking these like super high res renders of my builds. Like, we have a replay going right now, but you know, playing it's like a waste of computational power, and my PC is currently having this problem where it blue screens if it does too much, and so doing that is a surefire way to set it on fire. I've been doing these like pretty nice shots recently, and I turned up the anti-aliasing, and it takes so long to render these videos. It's insane. What is it? I found that it's taking like for my videos are like, or sorry, these renders can be like no more than 20 seconds probably, and it's taking like 10 minutes to render 20 seconds. It's insane. I would love a better GPU at some point. I think my whole computer needs a refresh. My 1060 does not like it when I do that. When I make my like 2K renders. Ryan asked, do you want a custom totem? If I could get your skin file, I could make one for you. If it's not, it's okay. I think I'm all right. I like my little waving hand totem. And then also the problem is I have my hand, but they can be very obtrusive, I think, in the vision. So if I had a totem, like, this just feels too obtrusive to me, so. And also another thing is I think totems are a staple of hardcore players. I'm playing in survival, so. Was it here or here? I think it's here. Oh, I was wrong. I was also wrong. It's here. No. So, earlier I'm basically redoing the main part of it again with 12 days until the end of the month. Good luck. Good luck. But also correct me if I'm wrong, but for creative projects, it's way easier to redo it once you know what's going on. And you, like, know how to improve it. Oh, I love the basalt sounds. Woo! They sound so good. So crunchy. What am I looking for? Mud brick stairs. No. Wine says hi. Hello. Welcome in. We're working on the steeple. We got the final design in place, and now we're just copying it on 3 sides. So, a lot of block placing. Designs are done. That block is now gone. But yeah, hope everything's going well on for you. We're just chipping away now. Gets much easier, but I'm trying to redo functionality, not the whole project. Oh, that's interesting. Changing how, like, systems develop and stuff. Is it with the, like, spawning mechanics? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the message. I'm changing the generation from a clusterfuck of attempts to a noise-based generation. It gets much easier. Check the message above. Yeah, that was my bad. noise-based generation instead of random. That probably is good because then you can tweak the parameters of the noise to... How did I end up down here? To get like the exact thing that you want. So actually that sounds like a way better long-term implementation thing. Even though it's just a demo, it's like still a good idea. I don't know why this is rude, but some people think it is. But may I play Minecraft while watching you? Please go ahead. Why, that's not rude at all. Yeah, if you're lurking, that's no problem. I'm still here. Still chilling. Not rude at all. Yeah, not rude, not rude. I think a lot of people like... There's something enjoyable about playing the game and watching a stream of the game at the same time, I found. It's kind of relaxing. Especially for a game like Minecraft, there can be so many, like, maybe grindy tasks and also... like little tasks that just fun to watch someone do it, you know. It's gonna try to make my own noise generation, although that might mean more than I think it does, which in case I'll just half-ass the situation like always and then regret it 5 days before the end of the month. That is a great plan. That is really funny. If I had $1 for every political text that I have received in the last 6 weeks, you would be shocked. Also, do you want to go on the left or right side of my screen? Thank you for your question. I think this is very important. So, I am right-handed. So factor that in. Also, I'm currently playing the game on my left screen. And the monitor is on the right. The stream monitor is on the right side. So, I would say... right is probably my go-to. With left, it depends. What's your main monitor? You know, which one do you use more? You always got to have a primary and a secondary. So, which one do you feel compelled to use more? Are they the same? Are they nicer? Is one nicer than the other? Brother, August ends, and the thing is shipped. I'm not touching it anymore for a while. So if it had its problems, it is what it is. Oh, that's true. That's actually a good mindset then. Implement it. If it doesn't work, hopefully it works in the next demo. I'm dropping the salt like a crazy man. I have one curved. Yeah, curved should be for the Minecraft screen. This is a non-curved stream, right? This has to be a flat image, all right? 180 degrees from corner to corner. I wouldn't dare curve this. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Ooh, very exciting. New block unlocked. The bone block. Let's grab some bone blocks. Bone blocks. I think I have a full shulker of one. Thank you, Wither Skeleton Farm. Everyone clap it up for the Wither Skeleton Farm. Doing all the hard work here. Ouch. I should have grabbed a night vision potion while I was there. That is a mistake that I'm sure I will regret for the rest of time. Claps. Could be a mini player in the corner of the screen. That's true. You could invert your monitor and dangle it from the ceiling. You could, watch it on your phone, and your phone's in your lap. I just started a new world. I wanted to for a long time. I'm finally doing it. Ooh, very exciting. The first night is the best night, I think, of Minecraft. So enjoy it, enjoy it. Any themes, any vibes, any inspirations you're going for? Anything getting you excited? Any plans? I guess part of it is exploring the world, seeing what fits. It's like a little traffic light right here. Let's fly up here. So much easier to build. New world means new plans. There's something really fun about like a new world, starting fresh. Ooh. I'm out of deep slate. Heading back down. Mostly a YouTuber named... Oh, I gotta stop looking at chat. Sorry. Whoopsie. Did I lose my night vision when that happened? Yeah, I did. Alright, well, I'm gonna get another totem. I was not sure what Saruv meant. And then, grab another night vision potion. That was a waste. Now let's grab us some deep slate. Do I not have any deep slate? Am I going crazy? Ah, here. And I'm gonna need new fireworks soon. How is it? Oh, shoot. Well, we want elytra down. 3 to go. While we're here, grab some more fireworks. How is that thing so loud? It's loud because you need to know that you fucked up. It's an alarm bell. You know, you messed up. Now your eardrums are blown out. Also, that's not like a modded thing. I think that is just how loud it sounds in-game, which is insane. It's way too loud. Greeny says, I've been in the same world for more than a year, and I don't intend to stop. I couldn't agree more. I think, like, this game really thrives on long-term worlds. I think there's something exciting about starting over, but building out infrastructure that lets you build bigger and bigger projects is very exciting to me. And, you know, I intend to play this world for a very long time, just because starting over means that your block palette is super limited. You know, you can't just like off the cuff make as many new things, but it is a new world of opportunity, which is very exciting. You know, it's a trade-off. Wow, okay. We need mud bricks and deep slate. I tried playing with a straight keyboard like a normal person and I hate it. You have a curved keyboard? I play with it a TA angle. Oh, still straight keyboard then. LMAO. I also angle mine. Yeah, I also angle mine. Not that aggressively. It's like a 30 degree maybe. But yeah. Definitely angle it. I think it helps your wrists. As a non-doctor, I would say it does. Oh, I forgot the mud. I forgot the mud. I also angle mine. This is it's the new meta. I'm placing everything wrong here. Mine's at 90 degrees. Legit, I had a classmate that played at a 90-degree angle. It was crazy. You're crazy, just kidding. I love mud. Very good addition. Agreed. Best block they've added in a long time, but then I haven't added... I'm still on 1.20, so... Rumors have been circulating that the tough blocks are really, really good, and I'm really, really excited to try them out. It's a little annoying because this world is like... Sorry, this build is, like, perfect for the mud. Oh my god, I'm saying all the wrong things. This world is perfect for the tough blocks, but I just, updating mods is such a pain that I only want to do it when I'm done with the video. Because I want to get that cloud mod that looks really good, and I don't want to change the look. Tough is amazing. Yeah, it looks so good. The question is, like, what will I slowly shift away and change, you know, on the walls of this cathedral while no one's looking to the new tough blocks. What percent of the cathedral will I change? What am I looking for? Why am I here? I want frog lights. That's why I'm here. Incredible detail. Yeah. There's the two. There's the swirly ones that look good. And, yeah, and the other one. I don't know what it's called. Here. No. Bricks are always good. The tough bricks? Do you mean? Or just like normal vanilla bricks? Oh. Yeah, I think it's just like a little more interesting of a brick texture than some of the other things. It's like kind of like a greenish color, like a gray green. I from what I saw. So I think it could work pretty well. I mean, it's very funny that, like, they come up with, like, a grayscale block. There's, like, hundreds of grayscale blocks in this game. Yet, it's just, like, so good and people love it so much. Normal vanilla bricks are mid to good. Ooh, great question. Normal vanilla bricks, I think are... I would put them in a pretty solid. I think they work very well on small scale builds. Great, like, wall, like, chimney texture are really good. Like, ooh, oh my god. Just like little details, fireplaces. There's some really nice details that you can do with them. Normal vanilla bricks, tough bricks are great. Oh, that was a statement, not a question. Well, I'm taking it as a question, you know? No. Part of me just feels like bricks might have just been in the game for so long that they're not exciting anymore. Like, they still have a ton of uses, and I think there's like a really beautiful, like, pattern that works well with them. Not pattern, but like palette, which is like the kind of orangey kind of blocks. The acacia works well with it. Red sandstone works really well with it. And then granite works really, really well with it. So like it definitely fits in well and certainly has a place in the game. The industrial palette. Yeah. Been used. Potentially, some would argue overused. But definitely has a long history in this game. So, I've been actually playing around with palettes a lot. I've been fucking about with Axiom, which is dangerous. It is dangerous how good of a program it is. I'm afraid I will get swept into it. Really good for landscapes. I'm still, like, figuring out... I think World Edit might be a little bit better for detailing, or I just don't understand it. But it's literally like Photoshop. for Minecraft. It's incredible. And I've been really, like, wondering if it's time to redo this roof. Because, or at least add some pattern to it. Because it's looking a little bland. And I don't know if it's worth, like, getting a different color in there or something. So I've been messing with some palettes and ideas, and nothing is stuck. I've been just, like, painting some weird gradients, and, like, part of me wants it to look totally unique from the chateau build. So I can't use any of those same colors. And some of those colors looked all right. But there was nothing that really stood out to me as the best. I mean, unfortunately, it was built using this mud brick pattern in mind. So, like, all the surrounding blocks have kind of been adapted to that palette. But, yeah. I don't know. Nothing stood out to me. One thing I was trying, which was, you need some tough bricks for that. But then it's too gray. I know you're joking, but I think it is just too... If you do that, it's just too gray and boring. And so, like, I was looking at, like, a cherry wood, like a mud, like a brown to pink kind of color. I was looking at that a lot. Cherry wood into purple. So it was like mud into spruce into oak into, or maybe not oak, into cherry into purple. And I was like, this doesn't quite fit. It was interesting, and I want to use cherry wood in some way, but nothing stood out to me. Hilariously, mud bricks could fit. Oh, don't make me change it all to bricks and granite. You might be. I tried. I can't remember if I tried red sandstone or not. It's a good one to try. Bricks would be an interesting one. Or like a gradient of bricks. With like red sandstone as the highlight color. I don't know. There was definitely some thoughts about it cooking in my head, but nothing was concrete. Oh, maybe concrete. And then also another thing to consider is that the roof right now is a lot of... These are stairs, full blocks, and slabs. So I would need a block which is... has the ability to be stairs and slabs, and that severely limits my palette. And then the question is, do I want to give up the dynamic roof shapes that I've created if I want to do like a more smooth gradient without those stairs and slabs? Decisions. 10 minutes into my world and there's already a natural forest fire. Mangrove, however, could actually be a good idea. Oh, so you can do brick with granite. some rooted dirt, maybe with some andesite accents. Mangrove, however, could be an actual good idea. Yeah, I'll try the red. It's actually interesting to do like patches of rooted dirt and like some stuff growing on it, maybe some like ferns or like leaves and stuff. That might look good. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. Just like add little patches of stuff. I don't know, because the build is so clean that like I wonder if adding some sort of nature or chaos or like vines, like we do kind of like Aea type tendril vines, would be a solution to that. I don't know. We need more mossy variants. Yeah, that is true. We need better inventory management, and they seem to be, you know, making changes to the bundles, which seem like good ideas to me. I haven't played with any of the bundles, like, including the current version of bundles, so can't actually speak to how good it would be, but it is interesting. That is so wild. You do fire tick on, I guess. I could never play with fire tick on. I love my builds too much to play with fire tick on. I'd be so nervous. Everything burning down. One misclick. Whole place goes up in flames. You like AFK and all of a sudden your entire build is gone. Also, you can do some interesting things with fire tick off, I feel like. Lichen and vines could help. I haven't actually played actual Minecraft in a good couple of months. Every time I run it, I can't last 10 minutes. I don't blame ya. There's like something to it. I don't know. It's easier. It's a weird paradox where I think it's easier to play a long-term world, but to get to a long-term world is not easy. And like it's very easy to feel tired of the game. I don't know, it's got a very interesting like scaling that no other game really has, I feel like. It's kind of like weird scaling things. How do you even get all those materials? Which materials are you talking about? These materials that I'm building with now? I have a mud farm that converts dirt into mud. So you just kind of collect dirt throughout playing. So that answers that question. Diorite, I would say same thing. I just have diorite, every material. Basalt, I have a basalt farm in the nether. Quartz, as part of this video, I made a gold farm. This upcoming video. What else do I have? Deep slate. I've also just collected a ton. You know, I've built so far down in the world that it's actually not the end of the world to like collect, like just acquire deep slate. I also try to not get rid of any materials, which for sure helps. I've built this like awesome storage system where it's like actually advantageous to just store every item that I like to get. So So that's part of it. Bone blocks, wither skeleton farm. Iron. My iron farm hasn't worked for like probably a year. Maybe more. Somehow it broke. But the bartering farm now makes iron nuggets. And they're like good enough that I think I can manage. Unless I have a big project with that requires like an exorbitant amount of iron. But like this needed like, I don't know, 4 or 5 stacks of iron bars and iron trapdoors, and that like we just like had enough. I don't know. The answer you want to give is infrastructure. Yeah, just like actually 5 years of just like making little farms and stuff. Finally getting a bartering farm took like ages. Gold farm, I feel like, well, bartering farm is really nice. I was actually like messing around today with this candle design, because this is I think I put down 9 stacks of candles here for these like new plants, because each is like 3 candles. So I was thinking about how I get all the string, and I was like, boom, the bartering farm makes string. I put down way too many here. I have to get rid of like at least half of these, but I love the plant. I think it looks really cool. I don't know what to do down here. Infrastructure. Yeah, and that's like the one of the most fun and least fun parts of Minecraft is like, you take on a project, you go, okay, I want to do something creative. Like, for some reason, I want to make an armadillo sanctuary. And then you start thinking about the materials that you need. And because, you know, if you play like me, you don't think about the materials that you need until you're ready to build it. And then you start thinking about, okay, how do you make the infrastructure for that thing? Not what infrastructure do I have to make something? And like, that leads you to always have like a farm or some sort of something that you need to make. Which I think is the more fun way to play, is like saying, like, I wanted to build this roof out of mud blocks. How do I make a mud farm? Instead of saying, what farms do I have? Oh, I have a mud farm. I can use mud blocks. The other one gives a purpose to the other one. And forces you to constantly expand and create new, like, changes and stuff. But that being said, when you start a new world, you're, like, super limited in what farms you can make. Like, if you make Prismarine is such a fucking bitch to make. It sucks. Probably one of my least favorite farms of all time, maybe, in terms of effort required, but the blocks are so cool and so useful that, like, once you have it, it's so nice. The gold farm, I honestly had a really fun time making it. I didn't really follow a tutorial, just kind of made it myself, and that was really fun. I haven't had that much fun making a farm in a minute. I start thinking about having to trade with villagers and give up. Yeah, that is so boring. Getting the villager infrastructure, oh, it's actually painful. I If I were to... How long can you hold off villagers, really? You know? By just, like... plopping enchants down on your, using an enchantment table and hoping that the RNG just gets you there. I used to... before I played on this world, I played on a world called Nefarious. And I would always... since it was multiplayer, I would always rush Wool Farm and Iron Farm. So I would get an Iron Farm. No, I wouldn't even get an Iron Farm. I would rush a Wool Farm as fast as I could because it was the easiest farm I think I could make. That would provide me the most amount of diamonds so I could buy the enchantments from the shop that someone would have eventually set up by the time I got there. And same with Elytra. That first Elytra, like, when you don't have an Elytra, but you have to run out and get one, I would always just try to pay for it with server diamonds. Spruce fence. Is this supposed to be a spruce fence? It is supposed to be a spruce fence. New fence unlocked. You can't, LOL. Just because it's enchantments, it's easier to get the armor too. Yeah. Just the whole villager stuff is not fun. Is there anything we can get rid of? I don't know. Oh, and tough. Because it's not just enchantments. Oh, spruce, fence, and tough new blocks. Don't forget tough blocks. Thank you. I did grab tough. New blocks unlocked. Very exciting. We are what? I'm squinting and putting my... We are, by height, I feel like we're a third of the way there. But it is definitely less blocks as we get up, so... Less complicated stairs and slabs. Refill stuff. Well, I'm already up here, so too late. That would have been smart, though. Luckily, I should have extra of everything. So if I drop a block here and there, it shouldn't be too bad. Good progress for 2 hours, TBH. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. I'm still feeling inspired. And my hands haven't given out yet, so... See how long we can go. I think part of the time thing that it takes is like the amount of block variation increases, which makes it hard. And the higher up we go, the less block complication it gets. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's just a guess. Like, we're doing the turrets now. The turrets are the same 4 blocks, like, over and over again. Oh no, the consequences of your actions. No! What else should we get? Wait, this is sick. We're almost connected. Like an hour, not sped running already, nether portal. Speed running. Wow. You are way faster than I am. Missing parts on the bottom layer. I don't know how long ago you sent that. Let's hope that I've got it. If not, let me know. Also, when you go on Discord, you're going to see something wild I sent you like a half an hour ago. Oh, let me check now. Oh, oh, is this... Wait, is this when you deleted your account? Because that's insane. It just is gone. It says, no more. I have never been into this Minecraft speedrunning. It sounds like, but having those skills sounds nice, though. Like, getting over the early game, like, as soon as possible. Some of the, I once watched the highlights of a speedrun of someone getting all the achievements, and that was wild. That was wild. That was really crazy. Can't believe that someone was able to do that. Like, entirely. No. Grab some of these and grab some of... Nope. These. Well, I watched some AAA speedrunning streams. It's so fun. But no way I'd ever learn that or even try to learn that. Yeah, it's just... I think the repetition doesn't seem fun to me. Like, that's not the enjoyment I get out of games, is like playing the same Mario level over and over and over again until I explode. Like, it's fun to watch and it's really cool. Like, I was watching Northern Lion, like, it's not speedrun necessarily, but it's he would do like NES, like some old NES game where it's like you have to get these like super fast runs. I didn't quite know what game it was, or it looked like a collection of games, but that was kind of fun to watch him like replay these games and try to get faster and faster. But he's also like a master of his craft. Like, he can talk over anything. I don't know how he does it. Just got full iron shield and iron axe. Well done. Well done. How'd you get to a portal then if you haven't gotten diamond then? Oh, did you do... You must have done the bucket lava trick thing. Oh, goodbye, glass pane. It's fun while it lasted. Okay, we only have a few more layers until we get to this part. This part's going to be pretty easy. Although, we still have the turret. Okay. We still got stuff to do. I don't know why I thought this would take 2 hours. That was a miss on my part. All advancements. What does AA mean? Minecraft has become one of my play not watch games. All achievements, all achievements. Yeah, I forgot they changed the name. I saw one video of a person doing a glitchless TAS in an hour. What's TAS again? Yeah, can you remind me what that is? TAS. I don't know how people get so good at it. And isn't Minecraft a lot of luck? Which feels frustrating. Oh, look at this. These are about to be connected. Tool assisted speedrun. What does that mean? It's getting dark down here. Ooh, spooky scary. They go through like 30 different worlds before finding a good spawn. The streamer I was watching had a tool that generated 9 worlds at once. That is crazy. What do they look for? I guess, like, certain things within proximity. This is getting, like, a lot of blocks here. We're slowing down, I feel it. Why is that different? Uh-oh. Is this wrong? Oh, this is wrong. No one's gonna ever know, right? If I do this... See? Look, this is facing down. This is facing up. This is facing down. This is facing up. This is facing up. This is facing down. Alright, we're gonna move forward because I don't care that much. Desert plus savanna for village plus lava lakes. Yeah, and I guess if there's no trees and stuff, you can move around faster. Quartz block. Quartz block. Quartz block. I think it's on purpose, Max, when you were building that you said the inner stairs will face down. Yeah, so what I was showing was that... I'll show you in a second. Like, I feel like it should match. Where... This is like a... kind of a one shape, right? And the... shape is going down this way. It, like, is a V this way. And it's an up arrow this way. Up arrow. V. But it is symmetrical. And no one would literally ever see this. We're gonna call it an Easter egg. That's the plan. Supposed to be like that. Yeah, and yes, even in speedrunning, villagers are super important. Remind me, this is important, remind me, do you ever fix that one fucking tree in the starter area, the one that's swayed against the wind? I have no idea. That's a great question. That's a great question. I might not have. I would say it's more likely that I didn't than I did. We'll have to check. My guess is we didn't. Probably because you were the only one that noticed, and having only you be mad is kind of fun for me. Smooth quartz slabs. I complained so much about that stupid tree, you monster. My guess is... I fully agree, but you monster. You know, let it burn. Cause chaos. Alright, let's, work on the other ones now. The only way I could have completed this in this stream would have been on like Matica easy place mode, I think. Oh, I forgot the salt. That was the whole reason I went down there. I would have probably saved 2 shulker boxes of rockets, probably more, if I just built like a temporary water elevator from here to the top. Because it takes like 4 or 5 rockets to get up every single time. No amount of rockets. Cool. Not to brag, but I've been talking with the person of opposite gender, and the amount of times I've done that thing of not doing something just to mess with that one person. As we know, it's Hot Boy Summer, and I had zero interest, intentions to brag. Sounds like Hot Boy Summer's going good. If you're still talking, that's probably a good thing. Hot Boy Summer is competing with Brat Summer, you know? They're in a hot, fierce competition. Brat Summer's coming to a close. People are going back to school. School is the opposite of Brat Summer, I think. It's actually sick that you're still talking. That's nice. WTF is Brat Summer? Ugh. You know nothing of the modern internet, you know? It's the new thing. And when I mean the new thing, I mean we're already past it, I think. But Charlie XCX came out with an album called Brat, which has the same branding as Dream. And basically, it's about, like, being yourself, kind of. Unapologetically you. But also, like, smoking cigarettes, I think. I don't know. I need some Zoomers in the chat to correct me. But it's like kind of each summer kind of has a theme. Like last year it was Barbie versus Oppenheimer. This one's Brat Summer. You're talking like a whippersnapper. What is that? Who is that? Charlie XE. Okay. Charlie XEX is a musician who is cited as one of the most popular hyperpop artists, and is most known for, well, two songs. If you remember the song I Love It by Icona Pop. I don't care. I love it. Which is a absolutely certified banger. Absolutely certified banger. And then she's also on the Iggy Azalea song. That is the one Iggy Azalea song that's super popular, but I'm forgetting what that one is. Can we consolidate anything here? We cannot consolidate. I'm gonna put away a stack of this, and then we're gonna get some fireworks. Hyperpop. You could have stopped there. Yeah, so anyway, she got very famous for hyperpop, and then made this album Rat, which you should look it up. The marketing is like, the album cover is ugly shit, but I think that's like kind of part of it. And I can't speak to any of the songs because I have not listened to a single one, but I just understand that it's like kind of the like summer vibe. And you know, all the girlies are talking about that. Refill tough blocks. Well, too late. The only joy I get is going back to the storage room. I don't know why you're trying to stop me from taking my nice trips down to the bottom. Did you really tell me to look it up? I know what I listened to, Max. I feel betrayed. That's true. I have, like, access to your Spotify streams. I just, like, see it all the time. Pedro says, I have no idea what Brat Summer is. Maybe it's Brat Summer with capital letters. I don't know. I think it's Brat all caps. B-R-A-T. You also could just have the shulkers up top and save rockets. Unironically, yes, you do. I've been popping lately. Not gonna lie, I've been doing monthly playlists. Ooh, that is fun. Ryan says, I know you said you're not family friendly, but can you try not? No. Wait, is that the green background thingy? Yes. Have I said anything bad in the last, like, few minutes? I don't think so. I think I've been pretty good. Well behaved. Mostly family friendly. Because a friend of mine decided to put that as their profile picture on Discord. It's literally like Dream SMP level style branding. It's just like this ugly green and just Brat and like low pixels. All like kind of like that. I don't know. It's it's very iconic, I think is probably the word for it. I personally didn't hear anything bad. Yeah, I don't think I said anything bad. That being said, I will probably say the same stuff. No, I'm out of tough. Ugh, no one told me about this. Build actually doesn't use a ton of tough, surprisingly. The album cover is the I love graphic design meme equivalent of album covers. Exactly. And the irony is, like, I know about Brat Summer. I know everything about it. I could not tell you a single song from her album. So I don't know if that's irony or what that is, but... Oh. Maybe, It's not ironic, it's shit. Also, you might have because I did not think about what to write, so you might have read my swears. Yeah, but this we can swear in here. No swearing on the videos. The videos are PC, but we're getting filthy in the streams. See, it's getting filthy. You get to hear the frog like squish sound. Nothing's filthier than that. Filthy. Things are getting filthy. What a silly little country up there. Pop that in. want to just keep going. We're 2.5 hours already. At some point, the thing gets thinner. Ooh. Fastest frog glider in the West. Salmon head on a note block. I've been trying to make a block that blurs what's behind it, but I don't know how. Wait, that's so weird. That's a very interesting functionality. Okay. Oh, let's Alright. There's so much less blocks when we get... Well, I want to say that, but we have the whole turret to make. So I don't know. No. As in blurring, how is the blurring supposed to look when you look directly at it or when it's just unseen? It's translucent, so it blurs what's behind it. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how Minecraft would... You'd have to, like, ray trace, right? You'd have to, like, project all the blocks behind it and then, like, blur it. Okay, I need fences and panes. Not paint, fences. Walls and panes. And a night vision potion. Let's grab one of those. Like CSS blur. That sounds tough. Sounds like quite a challenge. Wall. And then what else? Frog lights. And then panes. Wrong place. Can I hit this creeper from here? First shot. Let's go here. Oh. Nice. Woo. You play with LOD if you have access to it. I assume it's similar to what happens to the background where Max goes into inventory. Check refills. Too late, too late. I'm out of walls. I'm out of walls. I'm out of walls. No. I don't know, we're doing pretty good. Perfect. Another layer. I'm curious how many layers we've done. Oh no. Alright, Mr. Maximus, that hot sauce combo we made the rounds with my friends because I wanted to know if anyone had heard of it. 0 hits. No one's heard of that thing. Cholula? Yeah, it's like probably the most popular hot sauce in the US. It's like Mexican. It is... Were you talking about your friends there? Or friends in the US? Because there's no way your friends in the US haven't heard about it. I might have spelled it wrong. That is a very real possibility. Yeah, no one? Dude, what? Have they been to any Mexican restaurant ever? How is that possible? That's actually blowing my mind. You're the only US person I'm speaking with lately. Oh, okay. Yes, here. Okay, okay. The package is done. FYI. So I just have to actually send it and probably write a little note or something. But I think it's a good spread. I'm pretty proud of this one. It's American classics. And wait, really? Oh shit. Yeah. So it's honestly been done for at least a week. I just haven't like done it yet. Give me a ledger with what's inside when you send it, LMAO. I'll only do it afterwards, so it's a surprise. I also have to remember what I did. And then you have to let me know if you have any of those things. You know, like once you have it. Because I'm curious what... Because I have no idea what you have and what you don't have. And I feel like the ones you'll have will, like, be surprising. But, yeah, I think it's a good package. I don't know how much it'll be to ship across. But, one of my skills is, like, spatial awareness, so it's pretty, I'm excited. I lost the last 10 seconds of sound if you could repeat. Oh, I was just saying I don't quite know, like, what you have and what you don't have, so hopefully you have none of those things. I'd be curious to see what you... Oh, what block did I need? Why did I come down here? I'd just be curious to see what you have and what you don't have, and then, like, you know, compare and contrast it to what you have. And I also hope that it makes, like, it across the pond, basically. Deep slate. Basalt? Basalt. Are we almost out of basalt? I guess we're basically done with basalt, so. Yeah, so most likely won't have or barely anything. Well, I don't know, like, you have to have candy and stuff from, like, your local store. It's my guess. And, like, I don't know what you have If it gets stuck in customs, I'm going there with a Tech 9. I know that shit's illegal over there. Nice try. Yeah, I wonder how long it'll be stuck in customs, and it's also, like, food, so, like, I really hope it doesn't melt. Some of it might be gross. That's a concern I have. But it's a good spread. Yeah, but it's EU candy. What do you mean? Oh, it's EU candy? But you have, like, Snickers, right? Like, there's no way you don't. Or, like, M&M's. Like, I don't know what a melt. Yeah, like, I don't know what's gonna melt or not. If it's, like, stuck in a 100 fucking degree warehouse in the middle of Gibraltar or whatever. Like, I have no idea. Like, what happens. So hopefully it won't be too melted. That's the concern. We have rules on sugar amounts, though. Yeah, but it's like, that's like to be sold, though, right? Like, you're not doing this to distribute. Oh, I misunderstood. You're talking about the candies that you have access to. That's insane that you have sugar amounts, and it's also insane that we don't have limits. The size of sodas that you get at movie theaters here is criminal. It's actually, like, disgusting. The size of popcorn buckets, it's so gross. Some people love it. I find it just repulsive. I just remembered something really funny. Absolutely not. That package is mine and mine alone. Nah, share it with your friends. Also, I don't know how much it'll cost. That's the big question. Deep slate bricks. You know, Mojang made the 15th anniversary merch. I didn't know about the merch. What merch? I went to the movie theater for the first time since 2018 or 19. I'm sharing with friends, not distributing the contents. LMAO. Tell that to the judge. What, yeah, what's the merch? I'd be curious, because I have no Minecraft merch, because it is all cringe. It is, they produce 100% cringe besides the Burberry scarf. I thought that one looked pretty nice, but then the price tag did not justify me getting a very expensive Minecraft scarf. I'm scared on that end too because I will end up feeling bad about it. There's one shirt that says Mushroom Fields Sparse jungle, savanna plateau, and bamboo jungle. The correct name is bamboo forest. On one shirt. They also made a poster with the same misspellings. That is so funny. Bamboo jungle. Oh man, I wonder who made it, because like, from what I've been able to glean, because I was looking at jobs, there's a company called Snow Commerce that does their marketing. So I wonder if it's Snow Commerce made the error or Mojang made the error. My guess is, I don't know. But that's so funny that the Minecraft players, you cannot get something over them. It's actually crazy. Like, you change 1 pixel on one texture, they'll know about it within 15 seconds of the update. It's crazy. I've never seen a game where people dive into the code so much. And like these details really matter to the players. It's crazy. You have to be like perfect. Also, why would you want that on a shirt? Just like random like biomes. The design would come from Mojang, no? I think they license it out to different companies. Like, their shop, they're like, if you go on mojang.com/shop or whatever, you'll notice at the bottom it says, like, managed by Snow Commerce. Oh, huge! We've connected all of them. Let's go. Whoops. And so, like, that company probably, like, works with Mojang to develop the products and then sells them online, you know. They'll make the t-shirts and... I want fence gates. Yeah. I should also got trapdoors, but whatever. The only reason I know this is because I work in e-commerce, and I was like, it would be very cool to sell Minecraft, like, products. I looked at jobs there. I don't think I found anything, though. Okay, mud block. And I'm gonna get rid of this cobble deep slate and this basalt. I don't think it's needed. I don't think this is needed. I don't think this is needed. I do think I need more mud, though. So weird. Is any of the merch good? I guess that's the big question, right? Is it cool or is it all kind of lame? Yeah, the rest is fine. That's so weird. Don't forget the trapdoors, trapdoors, trapdoors. Yeah. Okay. Guess what? I forgot the trapdoors. Why is this a stair? Oh, it should be like that. Am I looking at this incorrectly? Oh. There's a mistake. Yeah, I'm not sure what good merch... I'm not sure what would be good merch. The other merch has no major issues and has the Minecraft branding. Also, yes, No Commerce Inc. is responsible for everything. I say the players should get up in arms. Cause a ruckus. Of course, I said I didn't need any more deep slate and put it away. Need deep slate and those trapdoors. And where are they? You're lucky I can forgive you. Here's the thing. I will not learn my lesson. There would be no block underneath that. You remember trapdoors, so I'm going to go AFK for a bit. Gotta get ready for bed. It's almost 2:30. I do not blame you. I want this stream to be over when I'm done, but, like, it's been 3 hours. We probably have another, like, 2 hours to go, maybe. I don't know. I probably have to call it at some point. Ugh. It'd be really nice to have this in one shot, though. I need more tough blocks. The AI made my friend completely oblivious to the environment. If you ask what it's doing, it'll say that it's collecting resources. I mean, if you boil it down at the end of the day, isn't that what it should be doing? Kind of just like moving resources around. probably be easier to just get these turrets done first, but at least printing layer by layer, I feel like I'm less likely to mess something up. 24-hour stream to finish the cathedral. Maybe. We might have to. Although, that is literally impossible just because there's so much not done. It's actually insane. The, these walls, the entire back section, the interior. Ugh. That would be the actual death of me. I'd stream for like 15 days straight. Subathon. No sleep. Okay, so this is not here. Whoa, how did I end up here? Ooh. I paid $5 for tokens and I used them less than 0.1 while testing. Oh, are you? Yeah. Are you using ChatGPT? I used up less than 1 cent. All right, you'll be fine then. I didn't realize that those tokens were so easy to use. Or not so easy to use, but like it wasn't that many, like it was so cheap to use, I mean. Nope. Oh, I think the API tokens. Yeah. The music's done. That was 3 hours of music. Let me finish this part. And where are we in terms of the build as a whole? Uh-oh. You can just tell it you're Shakespeare, and it immediately believes that it's Shakespeare. It's so gullible, lol. Yeah, like all those like weird prompts that you can give it, and it just like gets in the head of these like, I don't know, it's very odd. All right, where are we? We have a long way to go. So I am probably gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it and just kind of keep working on we'll watch a movie or something. I think I probably need to eat dinner at some point. But yeah, I think this is starting to look cool. We have these like very interesting white lines, and yeah, I'm excited for it to be done. Very excited for it to be done. But I think I am gonna call it here. You can just make a function in your code. I don't know how to do that in Java. I have no idea either. Actually, alright, I've decided we're gonna keep going for another like half hour. I'm feeling on a roll. I'm feeling on a roll. Wait, no, don't. Yeah, we're going a little further. I'm feeling good. I need to check the tree. I want to see how far we can get. You have to remind me to check the tree afterwards. I need another... Oh. Okay. The server has been around Apple Doctor, my friend's alias, and there's an Apperness system. Bye, says Mark. I'm sorry to inform you, I will be going for another half hour. See how far we can get. I wanted to make it so that you ask the AI for some extra permanent Apple Doctorness, and it gives you plus 50 Apple Doctorness. You should bargain with it, you know? It shouldn't just be handing this out for free. That block should not be there, so we are good here. Never mind, LOL. Yeah, sorry. I don't know, I want to get this done so bad. And I'm not, like... I still have some steam left in me. But I understand it's getting late in Europe, and... While not bedtime in the US, it's not crazy far off. Okay. Adrio, I'm not sure if you want to help, but I don't know what else I want to code other than extra Apple Doctorness. I mean, calling functions and such. Hit me up on Discord if you want. Hour is not an issue for me. LOL, I didn't want to get out of my room any later to brush my teeth and such. You gonna check out the super blue moon tonight? I didn't know there was a super blue moon. Is that a thing? What does that mean? Well, okay. Does it mean anything different than what I assume it means, which is that the moon is going to be big and blue. That's pretty cool, though. What? Do you know what causes it? I feel like the moon's always doing some wild and wacky things. Bone blocks. Alright, we need bone blocks and smooth basalt. Bone blocks are here. Here. Here? Where are they? There. And smooth basalt. Yeah, sometimes the moon is huge. They have those, like, red moons, the blood moons. Those are really wild to witness. They're cool. It just looks bigger and brighter because it's close to the Earth. Huh. That's sick. That's cool. I'll definitely try to check it out. Might go for like... actually, I was about to say I might go for a late night walk, but I will not. Probably. Or maybe I will, but a few days ago, I was like kind of cooped up, so I decided to go for a late night walk. Probably went around now, like 9:30. And I was walking down the street on this like pathway that's in Philly called the Schuylkill River Trail, which is right by the river. And it's a really nice path during the day. Like a ton of bikers and walkers, and it's super busy. It's really nice. And I was walking at night, listening to my little New York Times podcast, as I do. And I see some guy like kind of on the ground, surrounded by some other guys. And I was like, oh, they're like kind of like, I don't know, like I don't realize what's going on. But I'm looking further. I'm probably like 100 feet away. Like I'm far away, so where I'm not in any danger. And all of a sudden the guys, I'm like, oh, they're like fighting this guy. Like, what's going on here? And so I was like, what is happening? And they immediately go, that's what you get for stealing our fucking shit. Something like that. I was like, whoa. This like group, some guy I guess tried to steal from this group, and they just like beat him up. They were like kicking him, and like I don't know what was happening, but I was like, oh, okay, well, this is interesting enough. I'm gonna watch from a very far distance. And so the guy was like kind of on the ground, and he was the two guys beating him up kind of walked away into the larger group that they were hanging out with. And I was like, oh, all right. And the guy just kind of stood there for a minute. You know, he was there for probably 2 minutes, just kind of laid on the ground, not doing anything. And then he slowly gets up and starts walking towards me. But I'm so far away that he's walking away from the group. And he's walking away, and then at some point, the guys who beat him up chased after him and tackled him, and then started punching him and kicking him. And I was like, whoa. And they really wailed on this guy. And so I didn't know what to do, so I just kept watching. And then he got up and like kind of hobbled over towards me, and he looked, I don't know, not put together. But I don't know. That's kind of what happened. You just casually witnessed an assault. Basically, that's what happened. But I guess because he was stealing, he was not in the right. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell who was in the wrong and who was in the right, you know? Because, like, usually if it's a group of people beating someone up, it's like, most likely the little person is in the wrong. But if he was stealing, then maybe he was in the wrong. I don't know. But it was kind of a wild thing to witness. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't go on late night walks. So I'm taking a little break from late night walks down the Schuylkill River Trail. Kind of a wild story. I was just setting up a YouTube account on the laptop and got recommended a world tour short of yours with Bob Mousy. They have been blowing up for some reason. I don't know why. But, like, they keep getting, like, thousands of views somehow. And I'm like, this content's already out there. But yeah, I don't know why they just like the algorithm's been hitting them a little bit. I never know. And then in one of the shorts, because it's literally just the world tour, I just cut up and I'm putting on YouTube. Like, it's really not rocket science. And in one of the tour, he falls into the slime farm or something, And I scream or he screams, and some guy in the comments was so pissed. He was like, never hit record again when you're gonna scream. Delete this. I was like, shit, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know I offended you that much. I promise to never scream again. Alright, we need a few things here. So we need andesite slabs, andesite blocks, and we need glass panes. So we need 3 things, which we have the slots for. Oh, and black concrete. Glass panes. Okay, we don't need dark oak fence gates anymore. And then black concrete. Might as well get a night vision potion while we're here. Yeah, pretty wild stuff. I feel like Philly has like a kind of crime background, I'd say. Like, definitely not the safest place in the country, but I don't witness a lot of that stuff usually. So it's kind of weird when it get confronted with it. It's right in front of you. I also need black glass. Nope. Black glass. Unironically, you live in what's considered the ghetto, so I guess I can relate. I unironically live in what's considered the ghetto, so guess I can relate. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how often you witness shit like that. But it's pretty insane. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad, but I was very lucky that, like, A, I was not involved, and B, when it happened, I was more than a safe distance away. Like, I wasn't even close. Oh. I hear phantoms. With my eyes rarely, but I hear gunshots weekly. That's crazy. That's scary as hell. I guess, once again, you know, my music taste, it had to come from somewhere, you know, LMAO. That is really funny. Black glass is the next thing on the list. What can I get rid of? What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of a cobbled deep slate. We don't need any of that. So I re-up on some of these things, though. this. Cool. Get rid of phantoms. Good call. So that gets rid of them? Alright, let's see if that works. Uh-oh. This is the cheeky lighting that I added. Alright, keep it going. It should. Hopefully it does. I mean, that's a huge quality of life trick if it does, though. Okay. 75% better to deal with. I think the number's higher if there's no phantoms. Oh, of course we need walls. Alright, let's grab some. I think we are done with the black glass, so. Yeah, let's grab some walls. Also reminds me sometimes to show you the art pieces I've made when trying to figure this shit out for my demo. Oh, yeah. Send them along. Curious. I think we don't need any more black glass anymore. Pretty sure. I have some documents that make toddlers' first experience with crayons look like Picasso's. Oh. Okay, art is in the eye of the beholder. Wow, I can't fly for shit. Did I grab it? I did grab it, okay. I definitely feel myself losing steam here, so we will be done definitely at the 3:30 mark. Ooh. Nope. what would I do without jump boost, you know? One of the great things in this game. Oh. Is it this way or this way? I'm gonna be definitely very happy once I'm over these turrets. These have been the worst part so far. I don't know if these have been the worst part or the stairs for the roof, like this section, was also not fun. Why did I come down here? What did I need? Me trying to figure out tile spreading. Oh, I'm excited to see it. Just totally blanked out. Was it glass panes? It was diorite walls. Diorite walls. Interesting. Well, lucky for you, we have more than enough diorite walls. Look at this. Diorite walls for days. Okay. Woo! Another layer. Next one. Okay, I think this is gonna be the final layer, which is good because this is a good layer. We'll need spruce fence gates as well. Oh, you sent it on Discord. I didn't even see that. Let's see it. Whoa. These are interesting looking drawings. They look like, 2 blue, 1 brown. 3 blue, 1 brown? You know those, like, math videos? Kind of looks like that. Basically. Yeah, it's like vector math, kinda. I think that's right. Vector math. You're like multiplying matrices. I apparently deleted the one for when I was trying to do some sort of deep search logic earlier today. Ooh. I feel like that one would have been colorful, let's say. Yeah, vector math. I can safely say I hate it when it doesn't work and dislike it even when it does work. Can't win. That's really funny. Isn't that the life of the programmer? Is it works, you're not happy that it works, but you're happy that it works. Or you're not happy how it works. You're just happy that it works. I feel like these turrets are going a little faster, but it might be that might be copium. Almost certainly copium. Black concrete and spruce fence gates. Can I get rid of? I think iron bars, maybe? I don't know if I'll use iron bars. Tough blocks I don't think I'm going to be using, so. I spent years trying to understand what the proper first step was to do things. Turns out it was just do things, idiot. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the very first step. One of my all-time favorite sayings. Which basically just means do it, idiot. No. What? Uh-oh. No. This is the better way to do this. Alright. I think that is going to be it for today, actually. Because we've been going for 3.5 hours, and I think my mind's a bit melted. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it. Oh. Nah, I'll do this later. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. This was super fun. I think we got a ton of good progress done. And yeah. I will send you a photo later of the this windswept tree. I think I want to get this all done, but I will send it to you, and I will probably forget, but I will send it. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate it. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of their night. And I am going to go. Anyway, bye-bye. Goodbye.